Okay, move over, pumpkin spice. When it comes to delicious fall ingredients, apples are where it's at. Here to show us all the ways to incorporate apples into our cooking, we welcome back our friend, Chef Jessica Hansen. So great to see you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
You've brought all the apples.
Well, it's one of those times. Well, sometimes we forget that apples do have a season, because some apples, we can always get apples year round.
That's true.
But when they're in season, I just want people to know of all of the different varieties and to say, like, I mean, not to get anybody mad, but maybe not focus on some of the ones that we can have all the time, like the Granny Smith or the Fuji, but get involved in trying like a Swiss Gourmet or a Sweet Tango or something that's a little bit more unique, because their fresh flavor is absolutely delicious.
It's true. At peak season, they are just so good.
They're so good. And when it's some of the good things about those varieties that are around year round, and that does include the Honeycrisp, which everybody loves.
Yes.
Those have thicker skins. And what thicker skins mean is it's better for storage, long storage, and can be kept for months and months at cold storage. But what that also means is sometimes their bite can be a little harder. And the softer skin apples are only going to be around for a short time. So I'm going to make a couple of different things. And while I get ready, we've got some butter heating in a little skillet. This is cast iron, but it could be any oven-proof skillet, because we're going to make a really quick apple crisp. So you don't have to think in terms of how long is it going to take me to make dessert. Like, I'm sauteing butter. We'll have this done in no time.
Yay!
So when I take an apple to approach it really quick, I stick my finger in the top of it to use that as a guide and just cut down around.
Oh, perfect.
All the sides, and you end up with this leftover, which you weren't going to eat anyway.
Awesome.
Then I'm just going to give it a quick chop, and I'm chopping it instead of slicing it, because I want these chunks to cook pretty quickly, because this is going to be a 10-minute dessert. So you could just the same cutting technique as if you were making a snack apple or what have you, just to make slices. You would just follow the natural curve of the onion and slice it. But my goal is just to get some good little chunks.
Perfect bite-sized cubes.
Absolutely. And the size that you cut them, so why size matters in the size of apples that you're cutting, is it'll cook quicker if they are smaller.
Sure.
So we wouldn't want gigantic chunks of apple in this, because we're expecting this to cook in about 10 minutes.
We're impatient. We want to get the goods.
Absolutely. I'm going to, let's see, how about a Swiss Gourmet apple? That'd be nice. When you're baking, although some have definitely better chance of having a solid structure, Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, all those long storage apples, they're best for baking. But I also like a little bit of different textures in each, a little bit of firmness in my bite, a little bit of soft applesauce. So don't limit yourself thinking you can only do
That's a great
Granny
idea.
Smiths.
Okay.
So we're going to allow that to soften, throw in a little bit of brown sugar. I beg you to never measure. It doesn't matter. Like, this is in this type of baking. Do not waste your time. Give it somewhere near, a grip of cinnamon, right? Perfect. It doesn't, again, matter.
A nice healthy dose.
Right? And then we will just get that moving around. While this is starting to saute and cook down, talk a little bit about an oat-based topping.
Oh, beautiful.
Speaking of things that don't matter, the recipe that you use for this, it's going to always be a combination of brown sugar, flour, which could be gluten-free, oats, and a little bit of cinnamon. I always add a little bit of salt, and I add a little bit of vanilla, just because I like that flavor. Then this lives in a bag in my freezer at all times. So there will always be a time when it's frozen in the freezer. Doesn't matter. It stays separate because it's frozen. So you can just take a handful, put it on this, and this will be the rest of today's. Will go right into my freezer so that I can have this whenever I want.
I love that.
All we're going to do is sprinkle that on.
That's it.
And put it into the oven. So see, it's just not hard at all. The oven part, I use broil for this, because all I care about, I've already cooked the apples. It takes about 5 or 6 minutes. And then those are soft because we cut them small. It's going to just brown up a little bit. And then in a matter of a minute, which really means about 2, depending on your oven.
That's true.
You will have.
Oh, look at that.
Right? So you made dessert in a matter of 10 minutes, and I just you want to put a scoop of ice cream on that?
Perfection. Okay.
I twist
my
your
arm,
right?
Seriously.
While I turn the heat off of this, I'm just going to slice up the rest of this apple for a really quick appetizer. This is also what I call it my fancy kid after school snack, because I make this for my kids at home. They love a strong, sharp cheddar. You can use any kind of cheese, but cheddar goes beautifully with apples. I melt it just a little bit on a crostini.
Look at that.
Right? And this is a way for me to feed my children greens, because they don't even notice. It's a little bit of arugula, but it tastes just like a little bit of black pepper. Put that on there.
Arugula is so good with a nice melty cheese.
Right? And then just a sprig of thyme. This gives you a little, you can do that with on the cheese too.
You do have fancy kids. This is fabulous.
But see, I'm getting them to eat green and they don't know the difference. So it's just trickery, and then just a little bit of honey. Now, if it was for one of my daughters, Cammie, she would want prosciutto on this as well. So know that you could do anything you'd like. You could rewarm them, but I frankly like them best just like that. And you can do that also just with uncooked cheddar as well. The main thing that I like to say, a couple things about crostini, broil them so that the underside is still soft. So do you see how when you bite into that, it's not falling all over you?
Yes.
Do that.
Perfect.
And then the second thing would be to make sure that you put enough cheese. The slice is similar size because it kind of stinks when you don't get all the ingredients in one bite, right? So make sure your pieces of cheese are big enough, and then this is just a delicious bite, which I will eat without any melting at all, with a little bit of honey, because that's good too.
What's not to love there?
Don't limit yourself to just having it in the oven. Okay, are you gonna go in for that?
I mean, I need you to partake as well.
I'm not gonna be mad about this at all. This is probably the best invitation I've had today.
What a genius idea to have the topping on hand, and then this is so quick in the skillet.
Not gonna lie, this might be the high point of my day.
So good.
And so fast. So it's apple season. Enjoy different varieties. You can always have the Fuji and the Granny Smith. But some of the other ones, even this Cosmic Crisp, just tastes just like a Honey Crisp, but doesn't brown as fast.
Are there great ways to store the ones that are a little bit more tender to keep them fresh longer?
As pretty as it looks to have a bowl of apples on your table, it's just so not good. You need to store them in the refrigerator if you would like them to last. Also, I don't know if you have them at your house, fruit flies are a thing.
I know.
And so to keep them in the refrigerator will definitely make a difference. They store in the 40s, 40 degrees, so around refrigerator temperature is best for them.
Yeah.
They're so delicious.
We don't want to waste them. We want to be able to share the bounty.
Right. So there's just so many different options. So definitely head to the store and look for something a little bit different. And the lucky thing is where we live, this is local. So most of the apples were grown in Washington or Oregon that we're getting to enjoy in the grocery store. So any grocery store has them.
We are so lucky. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm delighted to be here. Thank you so much.
Always delicious to see you. Okay, we will have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.